Imagine a balloon filled with air. What happens when you heat it up? It expands, right? Or picture an ice cube in a glass of water. What happens when it starts to melt? It changes into water. Isn't it amazing how things can look so different, even though they are made of the same material? This happens because matter, the stuff everything is made of, can exist in different states. These states change depending on the temperature and pressure around them. Hello and welcome to the official YouTube channel of exactcampus.com. Today, we will discover the three states of matter, solid, liquid, and gas, and explore how they are different, how they change, and how they affect our daily lives. Let's dive in and explore these exciting transformations. Everything around us is made of matter, including the air we breathe, the water we drink, and even the food we eat. Matter can exist in three main states: solid, liquid, and gas. Solid. This is the state where matter keeps its shape. Solids have fixed shapes and sizes because the particles inside them are closely packed and don't move around freely. For example, an ice cube or a rock. Liquid. Liquids flow and take the shape of whatever container they are in. The particles in liquids are close together, but they can move around, which allows liquids to flow. For example, water or juice. Gas. Gases don't have a fixed shape or size. They spread out to fill the space they are in. For example, the air around us or the steam rising from a hot cup of tea. Gas particles are spread out and move freely. Each state of matter has its own properties, or characteristics that help us recognize them. Let's take a look at the properties of solids, liquids, and gases. Shape. Solids have a definite shape and size. They don't change shape easily. Liquids don't have a fixed shape. They take the shape of the container they are in. Gases don't have a fixed shape. They spread out to fill any space. Volume. Solids have a fixed volume. Liquids have a fixed volume, but no fixed shape. Gases don't have a fixed volume. They expand to fill any container. Particles. The particles are tightly packed together, so they can't move much. They only vibrate in place. The particles are close together but can move around, which allows liquids to flow. Gas particles are far apart and move freely. Let's see, how does matter change? Matter can change from one state to another when it gains or loses heat. This is called a change of state. Let's see how this happens. From solid to liquid, melting. When a solid like ice gets warm, it turns into a liquid, water. This process is called melting. The heat makes the particles in the ice move faster, breaking the forces that hold them in a fixed shape. From liquid to gas, evaporation. When you heat water in a kettle, the water turns into steam. This is called evaporation. The heat makes the liquid particles move so fast that they turn into gas. This is what happens when steam forms on a cold window or a glass of cold water gets foggy. This process is called condensation. From liquid to solid, freezing. When water is cooled, it turns back into ice. This is called freezing. The particles slow down, and they start to form a solid structure again. Do you know, boiling is just rapid evaporation? The water cycle is a natural process where water changes between its three states. Water in rivers or oceans evaporates into the air as gas, water vapor, then condenses into clouds, and finally precipitates as liquid water, rain. When matter changes its state, it is a physical change, because no new substance is formed. The particles rearrange, but the material itself remains the same. For example, melting ice is a physical change because you still have water, whether it's in ice form, solid, or liquid form. On the other hand, in a chemical change, a new substance is formed. A good example of a chemical change is when baking soda reacts with vinegar to create carbon dioxide gas. The chemical composition of the substances changes, and new substances are produced. Let's recap of what we have learned so far. 1. Matter is everything around us and can exist in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. 2. Matter can change states with heat and cold. Melting is process of converting solid to liquid. Evaporation is process of converting liquid to gas. Condensation is process of converting gas to liquid. Freezing is a process of converting liquid to solid. 3. Matter expands when heated and contracts when cooled. This is known as expansion and contraction. 4. Physical changes occur when matter changes states, while chemical changes create new substances. By understanding the states of matter and how they change, you can see the world around you in a whole new way. The next time you drink a cold glass of water or see steam rising from a kettle, you'll know exactly what's happening with the particles inside. Keep exploring, stay curious, and don't forget to try out the fun experiments. This brings us to the end of this video. For more insights and educational content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and visit our website at exactcampus.com. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, keep learning and exploring. Take care.